How do you play anything on guitar? Any guitar solo, any rhythm section, the stuff that always trip you up? It's actually not about being an advanced player. It's about how you practice. Every fast solo or a complex passage can be broken down into a smaller, manageable piece if you know the right method. And in this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step way to practice those tough sections using Guitar Pro or YouTube by looping tiny chunks of a passage and gradually increasing the tempo just 1% at a time after every clean playthrough. But first, let's talk about what I call the breaking point. The breaking point is the exact moment or even that single note where things start to fall apart. It could be a fast run of triplets inside a bar of 16th notes, a tricky string skip, or a technique switch like sliding into a bend or alternate picking through an awkward position. Once you identify and eliminate that breaking point, you realize you can play any solo. Now let's jump right into it.
Okay, we're starting off with YouTube. If you use Google Chrome, you absolutely need this free extension. It's called Transpose. It lets you slow down, loop, and even change the pitch of any song, any YouTube video. So once you install the extension, you can just click on any video that you currently have, that you're currently trying to learn, and then click your extensions, start Transpose. The first control is the Transpose control. If the song is in a different tuning and you don't want to tune your guitar, but you want to match the sound, you can just use this control to transpose the original sound of the video and match it to E standard tuning. And then there's this pitch function, which I have never actually used. And then there's the speed function. You can use this parameter to change the speed. And then there's this loop function. You can start a timestamp by clicking this icon, and wherever you are, it's going to mark that certain time. And then you can select another timestamp that is a little further, and you can click the loop icon, and it's going to use the first timestamp as the starting point and the second one as the ending point. Right now I'm actually working on this little 4 seconds that is actually giving me troubles. So let's find that trouble spot. We're not looping the entire whole solo. Please be careful. We're actually focusing on the exact 3-4 seconds that is difficult to play. And it's a specific legato phrase. Let's start from 88% because I already know this solo, I already know this song. 88 is the right spot for me, but if I'm starting from the very beginning, I'm completely unfamiliar with the music. I start from a very slow tempo and stay in that slow tempo and slowly build up. The gradual build up is the antidote of breaking points. That's how you overcome the breaking points, and that's how you play anything at fast, high tempo. But you have to actually earn that speed little by little, either by increasing it 1% at a time after each round, or 2% or 5%, depending on how comfortable you are playing it. Also, I have to mention that one of the biggest mistakes is that thinking that you must always increase the speed. That's not the case. If your playing gets sloppy or you feel tension, just stop, relax, and then go back down 5 to 10% and rebuild. You want to practice cleanly, not practice mistakes. Make sure each note sounds clearly and you don't miss any single note. Let's give it a quick try out. So I'm going to pause here. As you can hear, I made a small mistake. We're going to relax and then start again from 95% up to 100%. After this short break, let's give it a try and nail this at 100%. I'm going to activate the count in function so I can have a little time in between repetitions. So once I reach 100, it's time to play the entire solo, nail it, playing all the notes properly. Now let's switch to Guitar Pro. So I have this song already open, and I'm going to select the specific section, just 2 bars that I'm struggling with. Although the entire intro is actually very challenging, I need to crack down this part and make sure I nail it perfectly, and then I can practice the entire intro. The difference between Guitar Pro and other tools is that Guitar Pro gives you more access to speed controls, which is amazing, and you can select the percentage or the BPM that you're most comfortable with and then start building up. So let's start with custom values and make sure to select progressive speed. And we have the metronome settings on, and the countdown metronome is going to play 2 bars duration. All right, let's give it a go. So it sounded a little sloppy. I'm just gonna go decrease the speed to 85% and gradually build up. That sounded a bit cleaner. Okay, I think we can take a little break and start again from 90% and take another break at 95. Now let's take a break at 95 and let's set the goal as 100%. And let's officially break the breaking point. So that's the system I've been using to improve my speed and precision. Make sure to focus on accuracy first, speed second, and always listen to your hands. And just because you started from a higher tempo doesn't necessarily mean you have to continue. You can always decrease the speed, decrease the tempo, practice more, warm up, and make sure you get comfortable first. When you're comfortable, you can increase the speed by 1% at a time, or 1 BPM at a time, or after 2 or 3 repeats while building speed. You have to keep challenging yourself and pushing the boundaries to become a great guitar player. And trust me, I'm still on that path, and it's been 20 years and still going strong. So I'll see you in the next video. Keep practicing and take care.